Hey, it's Pete Kelly, and what do you do about a business that might be taking advantage of you? This guy writes in, he needs some advice. He says, I just bought a set of tires from a local body shop. Once I got the bill, they included an installation fee after they told me the price I was paying would be the total for everything. I refused to pay the installation fee, and now they won't give me the keys back to my car. Do I call the police? So this is tough because is this something you can get the police involved in? What can the police do about it? Or is there maybe a better option besides calling the police to be able to get this whole thing sorted out? What do you think?
If they quoted a price and said this is for everything, and then you get there and they don't have a really good reason, like, hey, we ran into, 17 different problems that we weren't expecting, so it was a little bit more, just because they throw an installation price on there, that's not a good reason. And if it's more than what they tell you, then they should have called ahead of time to okay it before doing anything else that would raise the price. I feel like the business should have to give his keys back and then take him to court for the rest of the money.
Rebecca in Clifton Park, would you call the cops?
I don't know about that. You know what? To be completely honest, now that I'm actually thinking about it, I would probably just pay the installation fee and have a horrible review on them. I don't think calling the police would be. I don't think the police would be able to do anything.
I think that's a great point that a terrible Yelp review goes a long way, especially when it comes to a smaller place like that. Obviously, I don't encourage doing it, but if somebody hurts you like that, it might not be the worst idea to do that.
No, definitely.
Lisa in Salem, what do you think?
I had a kind of similar situation. I paid for a guy to fix a mirror on my car, and when I got my car back, the mirror wasn't fixed, and he billed me for it, and I paid for it. So took him to court. He had to give me that money back. So you just have to stand up for what you want.
Mike in Clifton Park, what would you do?
Obviously, you got to call the cops. It's obviously a civil matter, and they'll have to give him his keys, right? That makes sense to me. I would call the cops, and I'm sure he'd get his keys back.
So what would you do? Let us know right now through 100.9thecat.com. Comment below or let us know up on Facebook. Speaking of that, let's take a look at some of these comments here. Let's see. Nicholas says, honestly, how much is the mounting and balance? Less than $100? You should call the cops on yourself for wasting people's time reading this. All right. You do realize that $100 is not a small amount of money. And if you're comparison shop in different places, usually you're comparison shopping $20 or $30. You're not comparison shopping $100. So, yeah, I don't exactly agree with that. Shelly says, them not returning your keys is theft, a criminal court matter. You owing them money is a civil court matter. Two totally different things. Yes, call the police and let them try and get their money through a small claims court. And finally, we got in here. Kellyanne says, just throwing this out there, wouldn't you just contact the store manager to seek assistance in solving the problem? Most times, managers are more than willing to fix the problem just to keep a customer. Presenting it on Facebook just may not have been a good idea. So, what do you think? Again, comment below. Let us know what you think. And we have more of these every single day, more advice. You can check out more videos on the side here, a couple videos. You can also follow me on social media down there at OnAirPete and click here to subscribe. New videos Monday through Thursday.